We're bringing you to the front lines of woke.
Well, we got to the origins of woke today.
So yeah, today we're dissecting, what exactly happened to our culture that's become this diseased and pretty deranged.
Yeah, deranged.
What's happened? What caused us to veer dramatically to the left?
Yeah.
No pun intended. No, but actually, we want to know what happened.
It was right wing. It was the extremist right wing behavior that was that came
Obviously,
before.
bro, it's
And the thing is that the extremist right. Oh my bad.
Yeah.
The extremist right wing behavior actually made it to the highest level of government before the highest level of extreme leftism. But the thing is that problem with that is that the highest level of extreme right wing happens to be violent. That's the problem. But
Yeah, we're dealing with more like silence is violence, words are genocide generation. We're trying to analyze, what exactly caused, the culture to rift, and become, extremely politically correct, extremely untight and unfunny. Yeah. It's obviously a reaction to Trump's presidency,
move
for
on to shot. There you go. Let him get all the features. I gotta get your Botticelli face.
Botticelli. I don't know what that means. I look more like Portobello. How you doing? Mortadella. But yeah. So we're trying to analyze, folks. We're trying to conjure, out of the void, and see exactly what happened to our culture, what's caused it to really degenerate, to the point where comedy as any art form, it's only one generation away from extinction. But this art form, as we know it,
when the thing is
might go away.
It
might go away. It legit might go away.
I literally just moved here and I realized how bad it is. But it was getting bad even down in Florida, bro. We couldn't, I mean, no, it wasn't, bro. We could say whatever the fuck we wanted, bro. Yeah, great. There was really no limits to what we could say. G shit.
No, yeah. Those were the fucking...
Bro, I have literally...
The mics that we did at the fucking retirement home?
Oh,
Elks Lodge.
Oh.
God, those AARP motherfuckers were down. Because people are just, they're about to die. They're just just go loose.
Yeah. Remember the one guy that was like, Joe Biden doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
Oh, well, at the other one, the second Elks Lodge that we did.
Yeah.
Where it literally just became a MAGA rally after 15 minutes.
And then you were like, listen, even Joe Biden in his state of dementia right now is still more lucid than you. You're like, yeah.
Because he was just rambling. I mean, he was also just drunk, at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah. But getting back to what we were talking about, yeah, bro, comedy and just really what happened. I mean, the Oscars is an exacerbation of it, what wins now? It's not clearly the movies anymore.
Oh, yeah, we gotta get into the Oscars.
It's the virtue signals. It's whatever fits these narratives that already preconceived, already determined, you know what I mean? It's not about good filmmaking necessarily. It's just about it's an all Asian cast. It won. You know what I mean? And then you look at another movie, what won last year? Oh, it's a deaf people movie. They're all deaf. Oh my God. It's brave.
Yeah, just disabled, gay, or Asian.
Yeah. To the top. Not necessarily. Obviously, this movie has its own merits. I've actually seen it. It's very entertaining.
What, the Chinese one?
The Sisterhood of the Time-Traveling Chopsticks. It was...
Was it Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, yeah.
But, it was a cool movie, but it was it's a comedy, right? But it's not that funny,
Comedy?
It's a comedy.
All the highlights they showed at the fucking Oscars.
Were dramatic, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those dramatic comedies. But it's more drama than comedy, really. God. I mean, think about it. I mean, it's really... was there a better movie? Maybe not. this year? Like, what else was better? The Whale? I didn't watch it. I can't speak to it. But Brendan Fraser, they just... Your mom loved The Whale.
No, no, it was actually a joke I was writing because I think, obviously my mom understands the concept of The Whale, but it's like my mom loves everything Italian, and I could see my mom totally like misconstruing The Whale completely. Just going and be like, oh, it's a comedy because it's an American movie where a fat guy is the lead. You know what I mean? Like my mom, she's from Italy, so I could totally.
Oh, it's a fat guy.
I could see, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, she gets it, but I could totally see my mom calling me, being like, "Is The Whale funny?"
Ma è come Pavarotti.
It was like, "Ma oscene, grassissimo." But no, like, that's a joke I'm working on, bro. So.
But yeah, bro, it's like everything's become a giant like comedy right now. I can only speak to what we're living through. Obviously, the Oscars is glamorous. Everybody watches it, entertainment. But what are the movies? Like, what movies actually were nominated this year?
Go to the tab.
Best Picture.
Best Picture. Oh,
because it seems
the German movie you bitched about.
Oh, it was actually really good. But here's the thing, and this is what the British news.
Really, Top Gun Maverick was nominated.
Dude, fucking a Marvel movie.
Look up movie.
Marvel movie was nominated one year.
No way. Let me see. Where?
Like 2017?
Oh, what?
I mean, Black Panther was nominated too.
Folks, we're getting silly here.
Black Panther was nominated too.
Silly.
Yeah. Avatar, Elvis, Tar. The Fablemans was good.
What's The Fablemans?
You saw it, you idiot. Saw it. Yeah, you probably saw it. Then I heard this Irish movie, The Banshees of...
Hey, Bing Bong, take it easy. Bing Bong. Alright, so...
And then, Banshees of Inisherin. I don't know what it was about. It was like a mule that got drunk or something? Like a donkey with an alcohol problem. It's Ireland. I don't know.
What's that?
It's Ireland. It's Ireland.
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick, laddie.
Fired.
They beat the shit out of those Iranians.
Loki, that might have been the best movie I've seen during the year.
Yeah, Loki. It's the people's choice. That's for sure. It's the
people's choice, yeah.
I think it was the #1 movie of the year, like in terms of box. So.
Yeah, fire.
Okay, so this actually might have been. This movie is not without its merit. So it might have been the best movie of the year.
The year before, 2022.
But the year it was Coda, bro. Is it?
What the fuck is Coda?
It was this movie about blind or deaf people that learn how to sing. It's the most virtue signal picture ever made, possibly.
Nightmare at Don't Look Up. Oh, Don't Look Up. Dune.
This was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Dune was lame.
West Side Story. Belfast. Yo, Belfast was fire.
I don't watch it.
Bro, we gotta watch Belfast.
It's like black and white Ireland. I was like,
Yeah. Yo, but...
What's with all these Irish movies?
Bro, he lives like a regular ass life, and then all of a sudden, like, they hate Catholics.
Yeah. Because it's in Belfast.
Yeah. Like, out of nowhere, they just stop fucking with Catholics, and their friends are Catholic and shit.
It was not out of nowhere. It's called The Troubles. Yeah, it happened to a lot of people.
The Troubles,
yeah.
bro. The Troubles. That's what the whole movie's like.
Yeah, it's building up for years. Yeah, they were able to coexist for a while, and then they literally got to the point where it became what is happening now in Israel and Palestine. They had their own neighborhoods. Like you weren't allowed.
No, like, but it was the power dynamic, not anywhere. No.
I mean, the Protestants control the government, so yeah, there was mad abuses, bro. It's fucking. It's about fast. But this movie was good. Licorice Pizza. Paul Thomas Anderson.
No, I never saw half of it. I didn't see any of these movies except for Belfast, for real. And Don't Look Up.
Yeah, I saw that one. But yeah, I don't know, man. These movies. I feel like the quality... Oh, dude, this was another virtue signal year.
Never saw that.
Nomadland?
No.
Oh, dude, I even used to have a joke about it. Like, the
2020.
whole picture, this chick is taking a shit in a van. The happiest part of the movie is when she's working for fucking
I didn't
Amazon.
see a single one of these.
The
movies.
happiest part of the movie is when she's working in an Amazon assembly line and she has friends. It is a weird movie.
Bro, I didn't see a single one of these movies. 2020.
Oh, this was good.
Ford vs Ferrari.
No. Well, that was good too. But Parasite,
I didn't see that.
the Korean movie that won Best Picture.
Oh, Irishman.
That was fire. Once
Fire.
Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was a fire
I
ass
see
year
Once
for
Upon
movies.
a Time in
Joker, fire too.
Oh, Joker's or Joker? Oh yeah.
Marriage
Fire.
Story, fire too. I saw it on Netflix. That was a good year for movie. This was the first pandemic year. It was actually good.
Is it Green Book? I saw the Green Book.
Green Book was fire.
Slapped.
Yeah. This
Black
is the
Panther,
last.
Fire, but doesn't need to be nominated. Oh, Black Klansman slapped. Vice. Did I see? No, I never saw Vice. I never saw. Oh, Stars Born. Yeah, sucked. Everyone was ready. It's like, no, that movie. We gotta be honest with ourselves. That movie kind of.
It had too many close-ups of fucking poor Lady Gaga, bro.
Yeah, it's just not.
It's just uncomfortable to look at.
Fucking bitch.
It was uncomfortable to look at,
me.
bro.
That's me. Because she actually is talented, but you know.
She's talented. She's kind of ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows what she did. She had to rap her fucking... She had to record 3 hit albums before we ever saw her fucking face, dude.
Yeah.
She had to wrap it up. Low.
Hey! Bing bong!
She had to wrap it up, bro, because...
Yeah, she was wearing masks made out of fucking cold cuts. No, literally. You never... Look. Folks, we're going to share the screen. We're going to share the screen. We're going to share the screen. We're going to share the screen because you don't even believe...
Cold cuts.
You wouldn't even believe this.
I know she was Italian, but...
You wouldn't even believe this phony balloon.
She needs to carry prosciutto around with her on her face.
Oh, I'm going to show you.
Oh.
I am going to show you. Yeah, we're going to go to Donald Trump hits, but...
Ever since Madonna crawled across the viewers
Yeah, let's do that.
Because cazzo.
be treated to something grade A fresh started to emerge well before showtime.
Lady Gaga's camp was pretty adamant about not having any furniture in the dressing rooms.
The day of the show, we were transporting her wardrobe over to the venue from her hotel in the morning.
We saw these cows all...
The sheet people the ice fabric. And I'm trying to pay attention to see what the white swirls are, and then it clicks that the ice chest was what was keeping the dress fresh. What?
Some meat dress? Does she want attention from, like, puppies?
Yeah, like, what the...
The fuck? Pirlo, I mean, would love it.
Pedro would love that. Hi. Bing bong. How you doing?
That is very gimmicky.
What is it?
Is that real meat?
Is there a steak on her head?
I thought I was hearing things.
People who are on the floor, who are right around her, like, it's meat! Meat! Like, ground chuck meat!
Slowly, it began to sink in that Lady Gaga had managed to pull off the seemingly impossible, topping...
Oh, I got it. She wanted to sexualize herself. Yeah, guys, I am a piece of meat, too. You can have me.
Yeah, you know, that just means you're a whore.
God.
That literally, that's not a virtue. That just means you're a whore.
Virtue. You're a hanging piece of meat. You don't want to be that.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. Where's your father?
God.
Where's this fuckery?
The-
Jesu madre.
Oh, God, this is terrible.
Yeah, bro.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry that we pushed women to the point where they felt they had to literally dress up like meat to get our approval. I don't know.
2009's fashion extravaganza with one amazing outfit built entirely from beef.
Meat dress? I don't even know how she came up with it.
And the VMA for Video of the Year goes to Lady Gaga!
Thank goodness she won the award. If she'd been sat there in a meat dress and not actually got to go to the stage, I would have felt that I would have kind of like shortchanged the audience.
I never thought I'd be asking Cher to hold my meat purse.
True to form, Lady Gaga had provided that.
The fuck? Yo, she's literally... But, dude, she could have gotten sick. She has a fucking raw steak on her head. Like, that has bacteria.
Once-in-a-lifetime experience that VMA viewers would never forget.
That dress has become a cultural icon at this point.
Which is now in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I knew that it would be exciting. I was happy that they were entertained by me.
So now it can be revealed that with the help of a little bit of string and a whole lot of Salisbury, Lady Gaga not only made fashion history, she added a new phrase, meat dress, to the cultural lexicon.
I know there's nobody who had ever heard the two words meat and dress put together before September 12th at about 11 p.m.
With Lady Gaga set to appear at the 2011 VMAs, everyone knows what the big buzz will be. What can Gaga do to shock us this time?
How do you do that?
Lady Gaga is one person that's always gonna want to top herself.
She's super creative, so I'm sure she'll find a way.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's I'm like just. Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the origins of woke.
Yeah.
What brought us here, folks?
When did you first hear? I mean, when you first? You said you were in college.
Yeah, when I moved, because funny enough, when I finished junior college, I went to Florida State. That was the first time I heard of pronoun. I was like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Like in English, I took English.
Like I legit, I think at one point, like I had somebody like explain it to me. I'm like, "What are they talking about?" Like. And they're like, oh, it just means like people sometimes don't identify necessarily as the, sex of their birth. And then it's respectful because that way. And I was just like, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, when I was in school, there was none of that, thank God. Like, we didn't have to deal with any of that when I was at school.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I went to school earlier than you, though.
Yeah, dude, I got to fucking...
Like, Obama was president when I was in college.
See, that's what happened. So we're looking at the direct link, why we've taken this, like, dark turn, it almost seems, to this far left. And what's caused it? It's obviously a reactionary movement to this far right that we've had for 4 years. Trump did a lot of crazy shit.
Well,
and then it's caused this fucking... We veered, you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is that the far right has behaved radically, violently, for much more before the far left ever had. And the far left doesn't behave violently like the far right. It's not even comparable. Let's be honest. 80% of terrorist attacks, you can Google this as an FBI statistics, terrorist attacks come from domestic right-wing terrorists. Look it up. Straight up fact. FBI. Republicans work in the FBI. The law enforcement is primarily Republican. Those are Republican stats. Not joking.
Yeah, but we're talking about woke and the culture.
Yeah. I was just saying out there in case anyone wants to dispute that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that during Trump's administration is when we first began to hear, and it started to when I think we first began to hear about pronoun shit and like. People have multiple kids that are trans, and just weird shit happening out of California that's making its way out of the country.
Statistical impossibility.
Yeah, but it happens in California.
It happens in California.
But one thing that was the tipping point is, I think Charlottesville, when that right winger killed those Antifa protesters. I think
the Proud Boy shit.
Yeah, Proud Boys. Yeah, it is worse than the Proud Boys. The Proud Boys are just noisy, and they're not really. They're violent, but not like that. Like there's actual violent groups out there. Like we've seen them. Like the 3%ers, the fucking Michigan Militia. There's other ones too. They're not coming to my head though. But
Missouri homosexuals.
No, yeah, Missouri male cabin fuckers. The Defiance,
the 69%ers,
Deliverance Destroyers, Yeah. But I think that was the tipping point. That's when you started to see things really. You know about Charlottesville, right? Jews will not replace us.
Yeah,
the right wing chain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were there. Yo, that's the thing too, because Antifa. that was a tipping point for Antifa to become violent too. But Antifa's not violent. Like, they don't plot terrorist attacks. They just be violent and protest. They just punch people. But before they didn't. Like, before Charlottesville, like at Charlottesville primarily, what they were doing is just taking pictures of people, finding out who they were, and sending it to their employer.
Yeah, they were doxing. They started that whole thing.
Which, you know what? I don't have a problem with that. I like that. That's civil disobedience, if you ask me. If you're a Nazi...
It spilled over to the point where it's like...
Yeah, but now it's spilled over to the people that were on their side, and that's how we got affected.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, that joke doesn't meet the criteria of what I think is funny or appropriate. I have to cancel you.
I'm down for that Nazi should be out of work. I'm down for that. I'm not down for that comedian should be canceled for saying something reasonable.
Yeah, or funny.
Even
if it is wild, that's the point of comedy.
Yeah. But
yeah, bro, it's like...
Or canceling Matt Damon because he said something normal. I'm not ready yet. It spilled over to Matt Damon.
Yeah, it's like Matt Damon's like, they're like, oh, he's not woke enough. It's like he played Liberace's lover, dude. This dude was fucking tonguing a fucking dude.
Yeah.
On scene. It's like, how much more gay friendly do you gotta be? Like, where does the line draw? Like, the penetration in the scene had to be real?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what they wanted? And they're like, yeah, and Matt Damon, when he fucked that transvestite in the movie... What was his name? When he fucked that transvestite in the movie, No, he didn't do that. No. But it's like, if he didn't fuck that transvestite in the movie, it would have been transphobic. Yeah. If he didn't fuck him for real.
Yeah, dude, like... when we left science and reason, you know, that's the thing. But, Matt Damon every year, like, it's always a Matt Damon season. You know what I mean? Like Bill Maher said, bro.
Yeah, they're hunting him.
Matt Damon has a particular time of the year where it's time to try to cancel him.
But, it's literally because he comes out and says, like, liberal things. And people are like, hey, he's not a liberal.
Yeah, he says it totally normal, like, liberal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Ben that said something about fucking Me Too, and then they pulled up that video of him grabbing that chick's tit on MTV. They're like, oh my god, how dare you have opinions about how male and female interaction...
Obviously it was planned.
Yeah,
like,
or even if, I mean, I don't think it, low-key, I don't think it was,
but she down.
Yo, it's Ben Affleck, bro, at the height of his fame.
But it wasn't like Al Franken, who, like, did it when the chick was passed out on the plane.
And also looking like Al Franken.
And looking like Al Franken.
Like anything he does, even consensual sex is still rape.
But no, poor Al Franken, no.
He's
Al
terrible
Franken.
looking, come on.
No, but he didn't do that shit, bro. Like, I mean, he did, but he apologized for it. He was inappropriate. He apologized.
It was a joke. It was not.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly, dude. Like, fuck Kirsten Sinema.
Who's that?
She was the one. She's a Democrat that like led the whole fucking testimony against him, and he had to step down.
Yeah, but that's just because, you know what? She's a political enemy because Kristen Sinema's a conservative fucking Democrat that opposes anything, bro. It's like, were you really with fucking trying to, make amends with this woman, or just get rid of a fucking political enemy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's with that other dude that blocked everything in favor of the right, bro.
Yeah.
What's that other dude? There's Kristen Sinema and then...
No, Kirsten Sinema.
Kirsten...
No, my bad. Wrong name. Kirsten Gillibrand.
Oh, yeah, it's different.
No, yeah, not Sinema. My bad. Gillibrand's actually pretty leftist, but she was a cuck on this point when it came to Al Franken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like... It's sad, and it's hard to kind of, find the humor in it, because we're still, exactly living in the fucking... in the shadow of what's happening, we're seeing fucking... It's the dark fucking omen over comedy.
But, like, Donald Trump was the first, like... The thing is that
you see it in the clubs. Like,
put it this way,
you saw it in the Chris Rock special. He was scared to actually be funny, bro.
Put it this way.
He was scared, bro.
This is why...
Chris Rock, a legend, has to be scared from his own fans.
Put it this way. Donald Trump...
It's pathetic, bro.
Put it this way. Donald Trump, right, is technically the last comedian to actually cross the line.
Yeah, because those roasts of Donald Trump
Think
are pretty
about
funny.
it. Yo, not the roast of Donald Trump. When he would pull up to a fucking arena in fucking, fucking Tupelo, Mississippi and give a dumbass speech. That's the last time a comedian, because he was doing stand-up, crossing the line, and after that they were like, Donald Trump was funny. We can't have that anymore because Donald Trump was funny.
Oh, but see, dude, that's
what I think it was. Was like, oh no,
dude,
Donald Trump was funny. We can't be funny.
No. It's close. The thing is, when Donald Trump would do reprehensible shit, funny or not, what was his old excuse? Oh no, but he was just joking. Those are jokes. The president was joking. And then what happened? They took that. Everybody took that, and then they went to comedians. Look what jokes are doing. Look how important this is.
No.
Yes,
the
dude.
right wing was saying those are just jokes that he's
That's
doing.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then the left, liberal media took that and be like, oh my God, look at what jokes are doing.
They're condoning.
Look at what they're condoning. Laughter. It's
Yo,
like, and then it happened. It was just a fucking domino effect. Holy shit.
That's what it started from. And we're going to go to those jokes.
Because literally, think about it. Every time shit got hot with Trump, because he would go off the rails all the time. Anytime shit got hot, what would fucking Sean Spicer come in and say, oh, the president was joking.
Yeah,
it's a
bro.
blue humor, this and that. Then they took that, and then it's like, oh, these are jokes. And then it delegitimizes jokes, because they're obviously not jokes. You know what I mean? Then that puts fucking pressure on actual comics. Like, no, your jokes have to be of high political conscience value because look at the power that jokes have.
Because when Trump joked about Asians, people died.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
So literally, folks, we were going to make this point at the end, but this is literally our editorial, what we've gotten to. We literally can't have comedy until Donald Trump goes away. Comedy as we know it, as being funny, it's fucking weird that I have to say that, of not being constant virtue signal, politically correct, kiss my ring BS. Comedy as we know it, offend everybody, have a good time, will not exist until Trump goes away. Because Trump has used his fucking crazy, often racist ramblings and try to what? Fucking brush it off. Fucking put a button on it, say it was jokes. Then what's happened? CNN's taken all that shit, and then they've said, oh, well, look at the power that jokes have. So now we can't have jokes. Because it's all political.
Yeah.
That's what has happened. Folks, we're having these revelations in real time. How you doing?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's laugh. Let's